Hello everyone, this is FiboSai again, it's quite a long time since I last uploaded a Wi-Fi battle, probably about 2 weeks such, but I didn't really have time because my school has restarted recently and I had a lot of work to do. So this is an unused battle against Kellnerr. He leads with Ambipom, I lead with Pincer. It's pretty much the same team as used in my last unused battle. And it's another situation like it's happened before, I think. So he leads with Ambipom, I lead with my Pincer, and I have to switch out to my Weezing because Weezing is the only thing that really can do something against an Ambipom because with its good defenses, but it has 0 HP IVs, but it's not a fully defensive Weezing, it's something else. As you see, his sludge bomb brought his ambipom down to his sash, and now he U-turns out. And let's see what he brings in next. And I go for a sludge bomb because I have no other move to do because I'm Specs. And against this Blaziken and also against the ambipom, you really can see the power of Choice Specs Weezing. Weezing has quite reasonable special attack, I think it's about 85 base power or something like this. And it's also has explosion on it, just if he brings in a special wall or something and if I get low in HP. And explosion is still powerful, although I don't have any attack EVs. So now he brings in Alakazam, and Alakazam is a pretty scary Pokemon to my team. This Articuno is the only Pokemon that can actually take one Psychic from a Specs Alakazam. And I assume it's Specs because it did a lot to this Articuno, and Articuno has very high special defense, as you all know. And so I have to sacrifice one Pokemon on my team, and I choose Articuno. Also to scout what he is. Maybe he wouldn't be Specs, and then I would be able to roost stall him out of Psychic PPs. But he isn't. He's Specs, most likely. But that gives me a free turn to bring out my Duck Trio and go for a Sucker Punch since he is locked on an attacking move and cannot switch out due to Arena Trap. So Alakazam goes down, but since I'm locked into Sucker Punch, I think he has a lot of opportunities to go into something else, and he chooses to go into Regirock. I switch out to Pinsir, predicting Stealth Rocks so that I could keep my sash, but instead he goes for a move that I never see on Wi-Fi battles, Sandstorm. Usually, if you want to use Sandstorm, you use Tyranitar or Hippowdon or even Hippopotas. So I set up Stealth Rock so that his Ambipom wouldn't be able to come back in. He's going for a Stone Edge, and I just think I can live one Stone Edge because I'm quite bulky and such. But it turns out I don't. It wasn't even a crit. I underestimated the power of Regirock in this situation. So now I bring in Hitmontop and go for a Mach Punch. I didn't want to go for a close combat because I'm sure that close combat won't kill Regirock because it has, I think, 200 base defense, and I didn't want to lower my defense anymore, so that this Earthquake would do even more damage. So Mach Punch was, I think, the better play in this situation. He goes for Earthquake and gets a crit, and that means after Sandstorm and Life Orb damage, I think I'm gonna go down in the next turn. So he gets Leftovers Recovery, and on this turn, I feel confident that a close combat from Life Orb Hitmontop will take out Regirock. No, not Registeel, Regirock. So Regirock goes down, and my defense is lower, but it doesn't matter because Sandstorm is going to kill me in this turn anyways. Life Orb damage and leaves me at 6 HP, and Sandstorm is going to finish my Hitmontop off. So this is a double down, and after a double down you usually bring your lead in, but since my lead is already dead and he brings out this lead which dies to Stealth Rock, which might have been a good play, so that way you can scout what I going to bring in here, and I bring out my Weezing because Weezing is specs and it can take some hits and do hefty damage to his team. He brings out Duck Trio. Duck Trio can't really hurt Weezing. Stone Edge is the strongest move he can do against me, and it doesn't only about a quarter. It would have done even less if I had max HP on this Weezing. But as I said, it's max defense, max special attack, and quiet nature, so that the power of explosion won't be lowered. So Fire Blast takes care of Duck Trio, and now it comes down to his last Pokemon, but since I still have my Duck Trio and some other Pokemon left, it's a Tangrowth. I wasn't sure if I would outspeed because I'm minus speed nature, but Weezing is a little faster than Tangrowth, so it doesn't matter. Fire Blast is going to hit, and it's going to take out Tangrowth with one hit. So it was a good game. I would say I really enjoyed it, and in this battle is mostly about to show the power of Choice Specs Weezing. And I won't say I invented this set. I saw this set being used by Xenon 3120 some time ago, and I also think it's the same EV spread. I'm not sure about the moveset and the nature, but it's really I got this idea from there, and so just as you know, I don't always get my original ideas out of nowhere. So hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.